Hello and welcome back for more MonsterCon. Okay. So yes, we're back for more of this because I just freaking love it so much, and unfortunately I've been playing some other games, so I haven't gotten to get the last stats, but now they're people. So I figured I'll do that with you since we've gotten the other ones together. We've also dated on stream everyone but Nico and Omen. So let's see what goes on with the two of them there. Going to fantasy vibes. Skipping the intros because we've said them many times before on the previous streams and you can catch them on YouTube. So we've been her twice. Let's go in Oz. Could have a regular name, but whatever.
I hope they like my cosplay.
So cute. Okay, so 3 things we like. Let's go with well-earned redemption arcs. Collecting swords. And you know what? Dungeon low-level monsters. Top 3 favorite weird forest creatures. Oh! Oh my god! Mushroom with a penis, number 1. Like the moss butterfly looking thing. And then the evil business flower. The weird seed, the fox. Could go with this one. And then, so...
What should I write?
We are going to write our comic. We haven't done... We did the comic strip. We didn't do sport... We didn't do this. I'm not sure what this is, so we're going to do that this time. And now on to day 1.
Many options.
Yes, there are way too many options here, but we're going to have fun. Let's go... Okay, so I've got creativity, charm, fun. I can't really get everything rounded up evenly. Especially boldness. I need a lot of boldness for one of the 2 of them. So, walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede! Trying not to panic, you remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain +2 boldness for braving the stampede. Later, you're hanging out in the courtyard with your pals when you see a group of people smacking each other with foam weapons. It's a soft combat club.
Ooh, I fucking love this.
Look, violence is happening. Can we join? Oh my... I'm down to try it. Do you think they'd let me use a broadsword? I've always thought of myself as a broadsword guy. You need the broadest sword they have to defeat me. I'm taking you down. Nico and Doug take up their foam weapons and stand in the arena and start fighting. Doug swings at Nico, who falls dramatically to the ground. Wow, Doug, good swing. On one hand, I am moderately sad that Nico is dead now, as I had grown fond of them. But on the other hand, I only have one hand, I am happy that you finally embraced violence. Nico stands up and laughs. Haha, you're a fool if you think that's enough to take me down. Wait, how the hell did Nico survive such a blow? Do they possess some immortal-like power they haven't disclosed so far? they're only foam weapons, Omen. Nobody's really getting hurt. What? That's a highly ineffective material for weapons. Who's the idiot blacksmith behind this joke?
That was epic.
Wow, Nico, that was fun and safe. Good match. Totally. Hey, Omen, Oz, we're done here. Wanna try? Of course. Come, Oz, let us show these weaklings a proper duel. Luckily, I always carry my own weapons, so I can easily avoid such blunders. What? Doug lends you the foam broadsword, which doesn't make you feel protected against Omen, as she's carrying what is absolutely a very real morning star. How the hell are you going to survive this? Souls like so taught you that it's all about dodge, parry, roll. Since you aren't good at dodging or parrying, it's time to roll all around Omen. Maybe the trick for soft combat are those soft skills they taught you on your last job. Active listening, emotional intelligence, and time management. Oh my god. We're gonna go just rolling around. It's like, stay still so I can hit you. Good plan. You roll around the arena like an armadillo on crack. Omen swings wildly, but she can't land a single hit. And with every missed hit, she gets madder. Stop it! Stay still so I can hit you, damn it! Oh no, Omen, don't hit me. I'm just an little cinnamon roll. Oh my god! God, I don't even know what that means, and it pissed me off. Don't you like my fancy rolling, Omen? It's so fancy, they should call me the Rolls Royce. Shut up. Hey, Omen, guess what? Do you know what my favorite type of music is?
Boy stuff.
Oh, I bet it's country. I always thought you had a big country energy. Nope, it's rock and roll. You kidding? Oz, you are the most annoying opponent I've ever faced. I'm going to smash your stupid skull open. Just when I can catch you, bastard. Omen slowly collapses to the ground and passes out from exhaustion. Seems like that real metal morning star was heavy. You help Omen off the battlefield and back to your friends. You feel like you must have earned her respect now that you've bested her in soft combat. You look shattered, Omen. Do you want to go grab food? Maybe some sushi rolls? I'm going to fucking kill you. Omen tries to choke you to death, but she's so exhausted it only kills you a little bit. Adorable. You gain 2 fun for your resorting to video game logic, but lose 2 charm. They saw you rolling and they were definitely hated.
I'm scared of big crowds.
Okay, that was hilarious. Let's see what happens in the merch hall. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them all just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon 2 charm from the memories. You're searching for some place to buy a gently used body pillow when you see Omen, Doug, and Nico gathered around a strange camel-patterned booth.
Wow.
Wow, Nico, did you see this poster? It says the anime has almost 500,000 fans worldwide. I can't even count that high. No, but none of them are better fans than me. Fans of, what's this fandom called again? Well, this fandom is called Army, and it's so good it'll kill every other fandom and take their stuff.
Huh.
I distrust your grand pronouncements. What makes this fandom so powerful? Let me put it this way. Every year we get more funding than healthcare, education, and public transit combined. Oh! Clearly, everyone must love us. It's not like we've got such a monopoly on force that the government itself is scared of setting us. It's all love. Wow, I love public transit. People leave so much cool stuff behind on their seats. If this is better than that, I'm in.
Now you're talking.
And those uniforms, iconic. I'm already working on my army sona. My friends, this is obviously a cynical recruitment attempt by a thinly disguised military superpower. The real question is this. Do we get our own guns? Oh, baby, you'll get so many guns, you can use them instead of clothes. I'm sorry. Oh. That one word. Okay. Oh no, as much as you love to imagine your friends dressed in full gun corps, you won't be able to smooch any of them if they all die in the war. But how will you convince them not to join? Tell your friends that the army is lame, all the cool people are joining the Space Force. Show your friends how the army stifles creative expression by asking whether you can customize your weapons and uniforms. Part of me thinks this is more of a Nico option, and I kind of want to go for Omen this time. Yeah, we're going for Omen now. There's a Space Force? I mean, yeah, but you don't want to join them? All that time in zero gravity has made them weak.
Heck yeah!
That's perfect. I'm super weak. I don't even have bones. At least not any that belong to me. I always knew I was destined to be a daring starship captain. When all the Space Force combines into a giant mecha, I'm so gonna be the head. But Space Force doesn't have a mecha. They're just a bunch of nerds who sit in chairs all day. That's some pretty big talk from a guy who wasn't even good enough to get in the Space Force. What about you, evil warlord? Please, I'll give you like 30 guns. I've got so many.
No deal.
No thank you, puny underling. Why bother conquering the nations of this planet when I can conquer every planet? You leave the army recruiter to cry all over his guns. Your friends all want to join the Space Force immediately, but the best you can do is a space-themed pizza restaurant. No one is fooled, but everyone loves pizza. You gain 2 fun because of pizza, but lose 2 boldness for shirking combat duty.
But there's too many options.
Okay, community zone. You enter a competitive tarot tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men and burning towers, you decide to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh impression, you throw down Pluto. Pluto isn't a planet anymore, you're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified, and your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia. While you just gained 1 terrible fate, you also got 2 fun because dying from chlamydia means at some point you'll get laid. You later exhaust yourself helping Omen and Doug set up chairs for the Liam prom fan meetup. At least you get a free invite to the event out of it. Most divine Zoe, we are honored to gather in celebration of your glorious sexual literature. Hey fam, I appreciate you coming out. And his Team Prophet Doug is here as well. What an auspicious occasion for our cult of fandom.
Yellow.
I'm really more of a moderator than a prophet, but it's nice to finally meet other Zoe stands in person. Prophet Doug, we beseech your wisdom on how to show our devotion to Zoe's epic tale. Zoe, shall we sacrifice a goat? Perhaps one with a man body to be most on theme. Yes! Spill the blood of the Liam goat! No, this room is carpeted. Go eat some refreshments and talk about which liams are tops and which are bottoms. That'll bring me the most pleasure. It's an honor to receive a missive from the goddess herself. To the snack table.
Ooh, I fucking love this.
Zoe, I finally see the appeal of this fan fiction thing. You never told me it garnered such a strong following of minions. They're not minions, Omen. They're fans. I don't order them around. I just turn them on with my writing. What's the point of that? Surely you indulge them in at least some recreational torture. She tortures us with her cliffhangers, maybe. She hangs you all off cliffs? Zoe, you mad lass. I knew you still had some evil in you. Damn, there's gotta be a way to make Omen understand what being in a fandom is all about. Oz, help us. When you're in a fandom, no one asks you why you wrote 500 pages of your favorite characters touching butts. They ask when you're releasing the next chapter. Strength in numbers. If you're part of a fandom, you can band together to defeat a horse if you ever need to for some reason. I think I want to go with this one. Touching butts? No. Strength in numbers.
Glorious!
Defeat a horse, you say? I mean, you could technically. Fandoms are made of lots of people, but that's not really a good use of... Dog, you innocent summer child. It's an excellent use of group tactics. Have you ever seen a horse? They're made almost entirely of muscle and can smell weakness. Did you try to fight a horse once, Omen? Maybe. In the hypothetical case that I did fight a horse, if I happened to lose, the only reason would have been because I had a numerical disadvantage. Oh. But wouldn't it be a 1v1? Horses count for at least 3 people. Well, fandoms are such a friendly community of like-minded people that they could theoretically band together and fight a horse. Yes, dozens, maybe hundreds of people sharing the same passion. I'd say the odds of defeating a horse would be high. Thank you for opening my eyes, my friends. I'm forever in debt to you. You know we're not gonna fight a horse, right? Sure, for now. You have a lovely time together. Omen seems to sincerely enjoy the experience. You catch her talking about how fun it would be to fight a horse, weighing other people's reactions. Hey, progress is progress. You gain to boldness and lose to creativity.
I'm scared of big crowds.
And then the last one, let's go to the main stage. You grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also a cool name like Kratos, Luigi, or Oz. You learn you're making an awesome PC, and that self-knowledge equals 2 smarts. Later, you, Zoe, Doug, Omen, and April attend a panel being hosted by one of the most respected 3D artists in the video game industry. Hi everybody, I'm Alice Garcia, and I specialize in 3D rendering the digestive systems of all your favorite video game characters. The screen behind her shows a render of Splash Kaboom with an exposed stomach and colon, complete with a half-digested chili dog inside.
It's breathtaking.
Incredible. I tell you guys, this woman is a master of her craft. Bringing Splash's intestines to the 3rd dimension was a huge task. I had to consider how his super speed powers would affect the shape and density of his fecal matter. Whoa, that's true. An extraordinary metabolism like Splash's must mean he poops differently. This is the last time you choose what panel we're attending. 1 hour of learning way more about the digestive system than you ever wanted to learn later. Okay, now I'm going to put all of these techniques I've explained to use and make a quick render of a volunteer's digestive system. Any takers? The artist looks at you. No thank you. You avoid her gaze. She keeps seeking out your gaze. You engage in a chase, dodging and seeking until your eyes meet for a split second. You there, with the eyes. That's you, Oz? Yes, please, come up on stage. Let me get a feel for you before we get started. Can you describe your digestive system to me? Holy. I don't know. I've never really gotten a good look at it.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, Oz. Just tell us about your guts. I bet his colon is ugly.
Just kidding!
Just kidding. I'm not really thinking that. I am. Great. Now you're insecure about how attractive your digestive system is. You'd better hype it up. My digestive tract is like a sexy grizzled action hero. It's seen some shit. And my rectum is so clean you could eat off of it, as a matter of fact. Let's go with the top button. Because I'm not saying whatever's going to be said about the second option. Oh, really? What sorts of perils and tribulations has your digestive system endured? My insides have had to process things you wouldn't believe. I live on, haunted by the memory of digestion's past. Habanero peppers populate my nightmares. Oh no, Oz! I didn't know he was living in such distress. Am I a bad friend? If my butt could talk, it would surely beg for mercy. But I can't resist the siren song of the hot sauces. Wait, is that why you keep going to the bathroom every 5 minutes? In the quiet of the night, I can still hear the explosions. I'm pretty sure that's peritonitis, Oz. You might want to get that checked out. Do listen? Do listen to the foolish and sexy clown, Oz. If you go to the doctor, the spicy food wins.
Whoa, so cool.
And with how expensive doctors are, gambling like this with your stomach is quite reckless, almost in a cool bad boy way. Yeah, Oz is a bold bastard who laughs at the face of hemorrhoids. Well, I give up. Common sense tells me that this is worrying, but peer pressure makes me think he maybe is, in fact, cool for this. I'm on the fence. Enough of all this yapping. I crave hot dogs. You're hungry? Even after talking about all this? Ah, foolish and sexy April. Omen never shies away from eating hot dogs. You do end up getting some hot dogs. You ask for an unholy amount of Tabasco sauce because you're a lost cause. Your dietary choices will probably kill you soon, but you've certainly lived life unflinchingly, savoring every sticky bite. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 fun. Get to sit with people time.
Guess I could sit for a while.
We're gonna come over here and sit with Omen. And we are, 3 spices. Let's do board game night. You and Omen have a great game
I
night.
hope I remember the rules.
You decide to make it a poker night. Omen completely wipes the floor with you. It turns out it's quite easy to have a poker face when your face mask is made of metal. When your face is a mask made of metal. Come to think of it, how do they even manage to make any expressions if their face is a mask made of metal? Huh, some questions are best left unanswered, you guess? Yay! Day 2. Getting some comic book options
This
here.
can't be that hard.
You dive into comic work again. You're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. You gotta admit, this character is secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first give them a call to check if they're okay with you using their likeness. So what wacky scenario led to you getting your current job? Volunteering at a charity that provides forks to those in need of a fork. Creating choreography for aqua fitness instructors. Becoming the town's professional compliment giver by beating the former one in armed combat. 4 years of undergrad and 5 years of grad school to become a butler to a horse. Let's go with the professional compliment giver. Yes, very bold. You need to make $50,000 in 2 weeks. How are you going to make a quick buck? The shady business of buying and reselling secondhand mayonnaise. She'd get cards, but like a lot. Patenting several metaphors and charging poets to use them. Inventing a revolutionary product you recently thought of. Pants. Secondhand mayonnaise, or we're gonna go with charging poets to use new metaphors. Back to the con time.
My turn? Really?
Let's go to the main stage. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like Insurance Salesperson, Horse with Knife Shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smarts. You go to watch a taping of a new viral game show. A few lucky audience members will even get a chance to play. Welcome to Suddenly Game Show, Trolley Trials. I'm your handsome host, the Interdimensional Prince. Our first contestant is the slimy sweetie in seat 38C. Oh, is that Dog or Zoe?
Time to meet you.
Wow, I can't believe this is happening. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Your Highness. It must be. Now on the screen you'll see a trolley speeding towards 5 tied-up captives. This lever can redirect the trolley to a track with only 1 person tied up on it. Will you pull the lever, contestant number 1?
What?
What? Is this live? Are those real people? Are they gonna die? Why do I have to choose who dies? Oopsie, you ran out of time. Your inaction kept you from having to choose, but resulted in the deaths of 5 people. No points for you. Oh god, what have I done? Next contestant.
The undefeatable Omen.
Yes, 'tis I. So tell me, who are the people tied to these tracks? Have they wronged me somehow? Are any of them doctors? I'm not sure. I suppose the man at the end is wearing what could be a lab coat. Then I shall subject his group to trolley side. I do not care for doctors. Wrong answer. Stupid justification. 0 points. Next contestant. God, where do they get these people? According to classical utilitarianism, you must prioritize the good of the many and redirect the trolley to the track with only 1 person on it. Pull the lever, Prince! Correct, and so fast too. He gradually... Then I turn the trolley around and kill the other 5 people too! What? Why?
You silly goose.
Isn't the point of this game to kill the most people? Silly goose? No, that's not the objective. It seems there's been a misunderstanding, so I'll let you change your answer if you want. No, I'm good. That just leaves 1 more contestant, Oz in seat 39C. Will you pull the hypothetical lever? Use your phone a friend lifeline so you can defer the responsibility to someone else. Or we can defund the trolley infrastructure of this hypothetical city. It has only brought terrible transportation, several dead people, and no ethical clarity. Let's go here. Defund the operation. Oh my. That was our super secret correct answer. It's also the answer that puts an end to this program. I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how did you win without killing anybody? That seems counterintuitive. Oz is a winner because he saved everyone in this dilemma and every dilemma that could have been. He is a hero. This is what it takes to be a hero? Pass. Fuck the haters. It's not often you get to be a hero and get the interdimensional prince fired in one day. Will. Over the next few weeks, you meet with city planners, government officials, and trolley operators, dismantling the whole establishment. God knows why you're qualified to do all this, but God knows why the city's public transport relied on killing innocent people in the first place, so whatever. By the end of it, you've made a huge difference. The city papers can't stop singing your praises. Citizens finally freed from horrific, omnipresent threat of being tied to trolley tracks at any moment. Extra. Philosopher Society at lost now that trolleys no longer offer interesting ethical dilemmas to discuss. Interview with a retired trolley operator. I can still hear their screams. You gain 2 smarts for dismantling the trolley establishment, but lose 2 charm.
I'm scared of big crowds.
Community zone. You have some time to spare, so you decide to enter a Splash Kaboom speedrun competition. As you sit down and get ready to crush your rivals, you hear an announcement. The competition is over. You shouldn't have wasted all that time sitting down. Sign up for a slow run competition next time. Oh well, at least you had 2 fun sitting. A while later, Zoe and Nico drag you to a local bar for a fandom meetup for the popular TV show Ronan the Barbarian. Omen joins you since, miracle of miracles, this is a show she actually watches.
Rejoice, my rowdy barbarians!
That was awesome. Let us toast to Broden's feats of strength and to his feats of love. Ah, but of course, Zoe, someone pour me another beer. Wait, you were the Zoe? I've read your Broden headcanons. The idea that he gets his unmatched stamina from channeling his sex drive? That changed my masturbation sessions forever. I gotta thank you. Art truly can change people's lives, huh?
Ronan!
What a beautiful truth. Come on, my chalice is empty. I need a drink so we can toast to Bronin's legendary prowess as a lover. Why are you three spreading such lies about Broden the Barbarian?
Stop this nonsense now.
Broden has never been shown to engage in sexual intercourse in any of the films, TV episodes, or cereal boxes where he is featured. Well, sure, but this is a headcanon. It's something that, I think is canon in my head.
Kinky.
And Omen, my dear friend, if you could see all of the things Broden has done in my head... Except she doesn't have to. You can check Zoe's Broden headcanon blog. Believe me, it will revolutionize how you jerk off. Stop it! I neither know nor care what a headcanon is. What I know is that these myths have always been passed down through bard songs and TV spectacle, both known for their rigorous accuracy.
Someone give me a knife.
If you insist on distorting the mighty legend of Broden the Barbarian, I may have to slice your head off. The only head I care about is the head and headcanons, so be ready to face the wrath of my plastic axe. Let's be real, Nico doesn't stand a chance. Come up with a way for Omen to understand the appeal of headcanons before Nico doesn't have a head to canon with. Itchies are sweet escapism. Would you rather spend your hours coping with the horrors of modern life, or imagining how your favorite character is really good at playing the trumpet? Adapt to your audience. Tell Omen you're all actually talking about headcanons. She'll be way more into that. don't know what to choose for this one. Because, like, the last time I adapted to my audience for Liam to do something that he liked, it went horribly and lost me all of the sweet points I put into trying to date him, and we got the bad ending. I don't know what to choose here. Oh. Let's lie to her. Head cannons with a double L, like the weapon? Sure. You can head cannon the barbarian can secretly turn his head into a cannon. A head cannon. That would be an impressive skill. His head could store a heavy cannonball to shoot at will. Imagine storing a cannonball inside your head. I've often wished heads could store a cannonball instead of whatever they store now. You can imagine it freely with the power of head cannons. Is that true? And even if it is, how does one head cannon? You can expel on your HC. Tell us, why does Bronin possess such an incredible skill? But I don't know. Wait, I think I got it now. Since these head cannons are but a figment of my imagination, I can weave them at will, right?
Fascinating.
Maybe Bronin underwent forbidden surgery. Or what if he was a blessing from the god of cannons? Or, hear me out, what if Bronin turns his head into a cannon by channeling his sex drive? Meshing my superior headcanon with your inexplicable urge to add sex to any tale you hear? I must admit that would be an amazing twist. If Sex Scribe could turn my head into a cannon, I might as well be horny as you usually are, my friend. A toast for head cannons, and another one for head cannons.
Pour me another one.
Someone fill my chalice. You spend the rest of the day discussing various head cannons, especially the one about Bronin storing a cannon inside his head. By the end of it, Omen seems more open to head cannons, even the ones that do not involve actual head cannons. Baby steps. You get 2 bonus for resorting to the idea of head cannons, but you lose 2 fun.
But I'm not prepared.
Okay, definitely need the charm, so we're going to go to the merch hall. I just love all this Dragon Heat merch with the poster here and the little sticker, the little shadow bees holding up. It's just, oh, I freaking love it. Oh, what did I just miss? Oh, crap. What was the button? Okay, there it is. Sorry, I was having some issues with the mouse. At the stand, you find a fan zeal vendor. You ask her what her zeals are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fan zeals. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel like you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Day, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own true charm. Okay. Oh, it lets us know what the seal is to check for the achievements later. Okay, so this is the credit card fraud live seal. You, April, Omen, and Doug are browsing nerdy t-shirts when you hear the horrible screeching of a streamer looking for attention. Yo, 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 it's Risen to House! Resume. It's your lucky day, fuckwads. I'm gonna give you my credit card and you can use it to buy whatever you want. Whatever I want? Are you sure? I want so many things. Yup, but the catch is you only have 10 minutes to use it, so be smart about it. I do not understand. Why would you allow 4 strangers to spend your plastic money?
Someone give me a knife.
Wait, is this a jest? Are you jesting me right now? I'll have you know that I had my last court jester killed with hammers. No, this is a content creator thing. An influencer will give someone their credit card and limited time to use it. But with all the stands and long lines and junk at this con, we'll be lucky if we spend $50, and he'll get to mine our frustration for content.
Genius.
Huh, I never thought I would see charity wielded as an instrument of evil. I am almost impressed. Gosh, what should I buy? A figurine? 2 figurines? All the figurines?
I gotta have it.
Where's the figurine stand? I need to find a figurine stand 10 minutes ago. Okay, you had enough time to prepare. 10 minutes on the clock. Go, go, go. Ah! No time to lose. How can you use your 10 minutes of unlimited spending time wisely? Buy a horse. People tend to forget that horses are actually kind of expensive. Post the credit card number online and trust strangers to advise you on what to buy with it. You can always trust internet strangers. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna go with the horse because there seem to be a lot of horse-related things going on with Omen.
I don't know.
But this is a con. I'm pretty sure there won't be anyone selling horses here. Actually, I believe they're selling horses at the stand for a children's pony cartoon that adult men are oddly obsessed with. You approach the stand and say you'd like to buy a horse. Wonderful, says the vendor. First, I'll need to do a background check on you. We don't have that kind of time. Can't my friend do some kind of IOU my criminal record thing? I guess that's fine. Business has been too slow to pass you all up. What kind of horse do you want? I would like an evil stallion with a coat as black as night and a mane of pure fire. The best I've got is an unruly pony that bit one of our stable hands' fingers off. I'll take it! Ooh, buy me a horse too! Imagine the views I'd get if I streamed Let's Plays on horseback! I wasn't going to ask because I didn't want to impose, but if everyone else is getting a horse, can I get one too? Of course. You buy 4 horses, you need one too obviously, and sign the dotted line just as your 10 minutes run out. Time's up, Chucklefucks! What'd you get? Some pins? Maybe a t-shirt? Oh my god. Nope. Feast your eyes on Bloodletter, the Shetland pony of doom. What the? You bought horses? What the fuck, dude? I can't afford that.
See you soon. I guess.
Don't feel bad. I wouldn't be able to afford it either. Thanks again. You and your friends gallop off into the sunset on your new horses. Yeehaw. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm.
My turn? Really?
Okay, so we have the lobby for boldness, hotel and outdoors for creativity. Let's go with the boldness. You're strutting down the lobby, proud of your amazing cosplay. A kid approaches you. Could I have an autograph, please? Oh, you have a little fan. You hand him an autograph. The kid yells, "Who is Oz?" He leaves crying as he realizes his favorite character is not real. Oops, forgot to stay in character. You gain 2 boldness for being a ruthless person who just shattered someone's dreams. You, Nico, Omen, and Doug are patrolling the lobby when Nico gasps like their soul is being sucked out. Yo, is that Clara's thing? Nico points out someone cosplaying Hazmat, one of the hosts of the hit TV show Rumor Busters. Are you talking to me?
Whoa, so cool.
Yes, you're Clara Sting. I'm sure of it. Am I supposed to know who Clara Sting is? She's the coolest voice actress and cosplay model in the freaking world. You've missed out on a lot of great things inside that Iron Maiden, huh?
Oh, how dull.
Your point? The only amusing modern thing I have discovered so far are bazookas anyway. I can't believe I'm meeting Clara Sting. Hi, Clara. Everyone look over here and say hi to Clara. Yeah, okay, I'm Clara Sting, but can't you see I'm trying to go incognito right now? I'd like to spend a few hours just enjoying the con without being accosted by fans. I totally get that. Anyway, would you be willing to take a video with me and say hi to my mom? See, this is what I'm talking about. Ah, I get it. You want to go stealth mode.
Such is the way of the blade.
I'll help you. I'll be a whisper in the wind. I can disappear into the shadows and attack before they even see me coming. What? Attack who? I pulled off many stealthy assassinations during my villa days, so this will be a breeze. I mean, I don't really want to kill anybody, but I'll do anything for you, Miss Sting. Nobody's killing anybody. Just don't blow my fucking cover. One moment. Ugh. Sorry for that. Bless your face. If nothing else, some stealth could help offset your loudmouth friends, but how will you protect Clara from her other annoying fans? Announced over the intercom that Clara Sting is attending the con, but that she'd like everyone to please respect her piracy, people will understand. Divert attention by releasing a very aggressive moose on the con grounds. We're gonna go with the moose on the con grounds. That's insane. So insane that it has to work. Are you sure? A moose seems lackluster. Is it not simply a horse with horns?
Oh my gosh.
God, no. Have you seen a moose? They're gigantic. How big can they be? Later, you're all staring at the moose that you found in the woods conveniently located within walking distance of the con.
Fascinating.
I stand corrected. This beast is almost comically enormous. Told ya. Will it be safe to let it loose in the con, though? Well, it's safe to say that'll be a great diversion. That doesn't answer my question. Doesn't it, though? Think about it. You enter the con, set the moose loose, then fuck off to the boba tea stand. You get to spend an hour with Clara Sting, and nobody bothers her because they're too busy running from the angry moose wreaking havoc in the con. You gain 2 boldness and 1 celebrity friend, but lose 2 charm. That is adorable. Shopping time. Ah, now here's a man with a taste for mystery. Grab a box, any box. They're all the same and all infinitely different. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to highlight these for a few seconds. You can read them if you want. We know which one we're going for to get the final one. We got Dull Daniel Does Nothing. Stats, but now they're people, is what we're going to be choosing today. Zodiac's First Cosmic Office. Buff Bugs. Landmarks in Love. My Weird Little Village. And Major Arcana No Mercy. So we're going with the last one we need. Last time we were choosing stats, but now they're people. And we got... Oh my gosh, Creative Craig. You get a bit of all of your stats. Sweet! Ah, good choice. Only a true connoisseur would pick my best item at random. That's what you say to all the ladies, or guys, isn't it? Comic time.
Why is a blank page so intimidating?
Can you guess what time it is? Yep, it's comic time. Time to brainstorm. So you're at the lamest office party ever. As the free spirit you are, you choose a non-conventional activity to have a good time no matter what. Doing an unsolicited impression of a goose, crying in public, drinking a preposterous amount of ranch dressing, giving someone the side eye as a form of accepted social violence. Let's go without chugging the ranch dressing. Why not? Oh no! Next Friday, there's not one but 4 amazing events. Which one will you attend? The annual Charades Championship, the crowning of Most Handsome Duck of the Spring, the end of Winter Purge Night, the long-awaited ska band competition at little Elijah's bar mitzvah. We're going to go with the Most Handsome Duck of the Spring. Okay.
I'm scared of big crowds.
So let's see. Let's go to the hotel and outdoors. And I just love the little shadow creatures helping them. Ah, this one. Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room, Con Artists Meeting. Awesome. You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? You gain to creativity, learning to bend truth to make a quick buck. You're chilling in the courtyard with Zoe and Omen when you spot Doug in a crowd. Is he mingling? That's not like him. You get closer to investigate.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Hey guys, let me introduce you to my new friends. They're hardcore fans of Stuck in the Underhouse like me. Just go with it, please. Oh god. Do I even want to click and see what these people look like with possible horns and gray outfits? What? Yeah, Doug's the shit. He just looks like Frack the wisecrack skeleton. Come on, Doug, say his catchphrase. Can't crack the Frack. Haha, yeah, Frack, I totally know what you mean. I do not. You haven't played Stuck in the Underhouse? Well, you know what? Oh, no, bird. Right, Doug? Haha, of course.
Someone give me a knife.
Zoe, these people are supremely annoying. Can I stab them repeatedly? That'd be taking it a bit too far. Some fandoms can be toxic, but let's not rush to judgment. What's your favorite gameplay antidote? Mine was when we sent out a death threat to that streamer for playing it in easy mode. She shat her pants. That was a total Frack fest, another fan says. But I liked it even better when we doxed that fake fan who had drawn a picture of Frack eating ass. Can you believe it, Doug?
Yo.
That's totally... He should have remembered not to frack the crack. Ha ha ha. Oh no, Doug, you got it wrong. Dude, you're saying it wrong. You're lucky we met IRL or we'd be doxing you right now. I stand corrected. We need to save Doug before he gets bullied, or worse, he becomes an asshole too. Okay, we had this top one as an option in another scenario. Trust carcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. If you wait long enough, these fuckers will become crabs and leave Doug alone. Too long? No. Save Doug from this toxic fandom by introducing him to a much cooler, safer one, fans of cocaine, also known as cokeheads. Sorry. What's the cokehead option? You approach Doug and tap him on the shoulder with a smirk, like the bad influence you are. Hey Doug, stuck in the underhouse is nice and all, but there's a much cooler fancy nearby. Wanna see it? A few minutes later, you're in an upscale restaurant with a bunch of suited up cokeheads. So this guy was getting a fixed rate mortgage, and I said nothing interesting about fixed rate interest. Right, Doug? Yeah. Come on, Doug, do your line. Omen's already done 3.
Tremble before me.
Wall Street shall cower before me. Guys? Everyone's looking at us, and you're spilling your cocaine all over the floor. Whatever, we'll tell them it's flour. Yeah, and also, this cocaine is super expensive, so we're technically increasing the value of this shitty floor.
Yo.
That's neat, huh? But I think we should leave anyway. I've seen someone talking on the phone, and they could be calling the police. Awesome idea! Let's go to a strip club! Yes! Money, power, and big bosoms! Alright, I think we've had enough for tonight. You leave, dragging Omen out of the restaurant while she kicks and screams. But we must return! Doug, do you not want to keep inhaling dust in front of luscious boobs? I don't know. It's been cool to meet other fandoms, but I think I'll stick to drawings of boobs for now. Crisis averted. You gain 2 fun, but lose 2 smarts.
But I'm not prepared.
Merch hall. Yeah, charm and smarts are my lowest. So we'll go to the merch hall and then the main stage. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh face on the charger. Sold. You gain 2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. Cons are a great place to buy all of the merch you could ever want, but they're also filled with all the merch you could never want, like crappy fanzines. No, not Yang! Don't diss Yang's fanzines! Hi! Can I please interest in you if you want to buy a fanzine?
Nope.
No thanks. Oh, let's buy one. She said please. It'd be wrong for a ranger to ignore such a polite damsel in need. Yes, that's it. I need your help. I need to sell like 20 of these fanzines before the end of the day or I'll die.
Ah.
What? No way. What a predicament you find yourself in. Are you cursed? No, I've seen this before. The mom must have kidnapped this woman's child and they're threatening to kill the child. Wait. The mom must have kidnapped this woman's child, and they're threatening to kill the child if she doesn't sell 20 fanzines. We have to help her.
Enough.
What? No, she's obviously lying. She never even mentioned the mob. Come on, Liam, we have to help her sell these zines. Think of the children. Liam, you were always telling me to redeem myself and shit. Here we have a chance to fight the mob, and you want me to walk away? I must either fight evil or be evil. Your choice. Okay, fine. I guess it'll be easier to sell 20 fanzines than to make you shut up. Yay! 3 hours later. Damn, selling these zines isn't as easy as I thought it would be. Indeed, I've been reading them and they are unfathomably bad. Perhaps the sailor deserves to die at the hands of a cursed mob.
Justice will prevail.
No, a good ranger never gives up. That kidnapped child is counting on us. You're with me, right, Oz? Let's go all in and think of a way to sell these zines. Post a recipe on a popular cooking blog on how to cook a delicious souffle with only eggs, butter, milk, flour, and 20 fanzines. Wear a fanzine as a hat and act so incredibly confident that everyone will want to buy one as a fashion statement. Huh. I kind of want to see what the outcome is for both of these. But we're going to go with the fashion statement this time. You put a zine on your head and wear it proudly around the con. People stare at you, but nobody asks to buy one. You start to deflate a bit. Are you uncool? Don't give up, Oz. Heroes always persevere in the face of hardship. Do not let them see you back down, friend. Wear your cringe with pride. No, take it off. I knew this was a dumb idea. In the end, it's Liam's inspiring lack of belief that makes you go all in. You're Oz, the dumb idea guy. Who would you be if a bad idea embarrassed you now? You double down and put 2 more zines on your head. Whoa, look at the guy over there with the zines on his head. What a look! When he had just the 1 zine on his head, I thought it was a dumb mistake, but 3? That's a bold statement.
Now you're talking.
Do you want some zines for yourself? Oz's fashion genius is catching on fast. Totally, I'll take 3 zines, please. Soon enough, you started a new fashion trend, sold all the zines, and managed to maybe save a kidnapped kid. And if that wasn't enough of a victory, when you get back to the hotel that night, you even catch Liam trying the zines on for size. Oh! You saw nothing. It's not what it looks like. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity, you funky little trendsetter.
But there's too many options.
Okay. Okay. So then... Smarts is needed more of, so that would be the main stage. You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1, good artists copy, great artists steal. Seems easy enough. There are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2, write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comic looks bright. Step 3, add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well, shit. You don't know all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a Spider Shark comic by Oz in the future. You gain 2 smarts for all you've learned. You, April, Nico, and Omen decide to attend Werewolves Live, an event where everyone in the audience plays the social deduction game Werewolves. Under your chair is a card with your secret role. You're a powerless villager. Yay! Everyone closes their eyes, and when the game master tells you to open them again, 3 players are dead and you have 3 werewolves defiled. The case of the hidden werewolf. I remember it well. The sky was grey, I was sweating my ass off in my trench coat, and Omen had a look of wolfish murder in her eyes.
I just have resting murder face.
That is not intentional. I just have resting murder face. I love it. Oh, Omen, that foul femme fatale. Could I trust her? My head said no, but the whiskey in my blood and the tightness in my pants said, probably not, but screw it. Who are you talking to, Nico? Are you having a nervous breakdown? Are you on drugs? Do you need drugs? No, I'm narrating. It's what all the cool detectives do. Now, Omen, let's get straight to the chase. No chaser. Are you a werewolf? No, though I admit lycanthropy seems much more fun than being a groveling villager, powerless and tender and ripe for the devouring. Alas, a villager is what I am. C'est la vie, etc. Aha, so you admire the werewolves. I knew you envied me, you scoundrel. Oh, Nico! Hey, Nico! Maybe let's stop talking now. I really think that we should stop talking now. Oh my gosh! She was right, of course, so I shut my mouth, confident that I'd cast enough suspicion on Omen to throw everyone off my scent. Only a full moon could convict me now.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Shit. Why couldn't I just shut up? It's only a matter of time before someone figures out I'm a werewolf too. Oh, balloons outing April. I'm psych. Okay, Nico and April are obviously werewolves, but what about Omen? Is she acting weirder than usual, or just being her usual violent self? You need a foolproof way to know if you can trust her. Moon Omen. Wolves are known for having a strong connection to mooning, or the moon, or something. Build a house and see if Omen has a strong desire to blow it. Wolves love blowing. Oh my god. Both of these are incredibly stupid. But I think it's like a bold act to just pull my pants down in the middle of the con. For the 5 whole seconds you consider this, it seems like a great plan. You drop your underpants and expose your ass. Woo! Full moon, ooh!
Just why?
Oz, just why? What do you think, Omen? Is my full moon giving you any wolfish urges? Why would seeing your bare rump fill me with anything other than confusion and a hint of arousal? Is this sort of behavior not condemned in your society? Oz is mooning you, Omen. It's a gross prank people do to get a rise out of others in public. Some people do it just for the sexual thrill. Not me, though. Other people. People who are not me. Well, whatever this imbecile custom is called, I fail to see why it would entice anyone to... Ow! Do that. Ow! What the... Yeah, group howl. Join me, brother. Ow! Your full moon may not have gotten Omen, but it got the actual werewolf. The mummy in the corner is howling along with Nico at your ass.
What the?
He just cost the wolves the game. Why? You have no reason to howl at Oz's butt. Because he's a committed werewolf, and Oz's butt plays one hell of a full moon. It's called theater, April.
That was clever indeed.
I remain unclear on why Oz's nudity is secured as the win, but I cannot argue with results. Good work, or as the wolves say, awoo. Awoo indeed. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 creativity.
But I'm not prepared.
Okay, so then we're going to the community zone last, right? That's bold. And lobby is the creativity. Let's... community zone, because I like all the little board gaming things. At the community zone, you find several 5D chess matches going on at the same time. What a little frowny face, it always gets me. Time to prove your smarts to the whole con. You play 5 matches at the same time. You make fast decisions going from chess table to chess table. Everyone's impressed. Until they realize you lost all chess matches in just a few moves. Well, you may have gained 0 smarts, but you surely gained 2 fun. You and Nico are roaming the community zone when you find Omen muttering to herself in the corner.
Yo!
Hog, what ails you, my foul-mouthed friend? I joined up with some people to play a tabletop game, but they kicked me out of the match for no fucking reason. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm being unjustly maligned. Really? That isn't fair at all. Let me talk to them.
Hey, remember me? I'm Nico.
Greetings, fellow warriors. I heard tell that you kicked my friend out of your game? You mean the Iron Maiden lady? Yeah, she was kind of being the worst. She barely knew the rules. She cheated on the few rules she did know, and she stabbed Kenny in the leg. Not cool, whimpers Kenny, who is using his Superman cape as a tourniquet for his wound. I see. Yeah, they're probably not going to invite you back. Stabbing one of them was kind of extreme. He looked at me funny. I rose to the challenge of my enemy. Omen, look at me. You have no enemies. No one in this dirt world deserves to get hurt. Except for Kenny. Fuck that guy. But I admit that you are more skilled in the arts of talking and being nice. How do you propose I convince him to let me rejoin the game, Nico? It will take a miracle, which is why Oz is the perfect man for the job. Yep, this is your problem now. Coach Omen on how to behave so the tabletop gamers will take her back. Having good manners is just learning a different way to say things. Well played is just code for, I will kill you in your sleep, you bastard. It's too late for them to accept Omen. Just kidnap one of the players and wear their face as a mask. They won't even need to restart the current match. Oh my good lord. Okay, we're gonna go with the office speak. As per my last email. But half of the fun of telling someone I will kill you in your sleep, you bastard, is seeing the look on their face when they know you mean it. The other half is the actual killing. Come on, Omen. Vigorous is another battle. The battle for good manners. Omen, you're gonna go in that room and say please and thank you like your life depends on it. Okay. Say it louder. Okay. Say it more politely. It will be my pleasure. And what do you say now? Thank you for helping me.
Now you're talking.
You're welcome, soldier. Now get in there. Omen enters the room. You and Nico peek aside. They play the game again and Omen loses. Well played. Well, if I defeat you once, I'm playing well. If I defeat you twice, maybe you're just bad. Haha. Omen stabs him in the chest. Oops, did I stab you? Sorry, my bad. And you, would you allow me to stab you, please? Thank you very much.
Sounds legit.
Wow, she's being so polite. It's a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. I'm proud of her. Stab victims aside, this really is a big step for Omen. You gain 2 charm for good manners, but lose 2 boldness. Okay. Of course, you know we're gonna sit with Omen.
I was exhausted.
So we're going to hobbies, being a volunteer. Let's just talk about getting used to the modern world. Oh, touchy subject. Don't get me started on that. Monsterkind should reassess whether or not the world needs this many inventions. Vacuum-powered cleaners, machines that condition the air, mops. I can't keep up with all of that. It would feel less impossible if I could get some sort of weekly newsletter in my email, explaining a bunch of adventures each time. Wait, how the heck do you know about email and newsletters, but not AC and mops? What's so hard to comprehend, Oz? If you have more than a century's worth of progress to learn about, you might end up learning it out of order.
Makes sense.
Fair point. Also, Liam got me this phone the other day. It's supposed to help me since I can look up stuff on the internal net. Still, it's taken me weeks to understand how it works. Liam explained it, but I tend to block out his Liam noises. I don't want to admit this defeat to him, so I've been doing research at the library. It is the worst punishment ever to be inflicted on me. Is it? Anyway, I'm sure you'll eventually realize all this learning is worth your time. Because in the end, those adventures you have to learn about are useful and make our lives easier. Well, not mine. Take that grotesque nightmares that are revolving doors. What do they help? What was not working with regular doors to start with? Okay, most of these adventures are useful and make our lives easier. Stupid present times. Oz. Would you be down to strategize a plan for wiping out, let's say, 30% of the last century's progress with me? I'd rather not. What if instead I help you learn all about these modern inventions? We could start with your phone. Omen likes this idea. You spend the next few hours helping them set up an email so they can receive newsletters. Oh, little smoochy sounds! Teaching Omen is exhausting, but it's definitely worth your time. Day 4, comic stuff.
I brought extra sketchbooks.
Before you know it, the con's almost over. It's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session. Which of these situations would embarrass you the most? Kissing a horse by mistake? 12 consecutive defeats at trivia night? Drunkenly fighting someone at a bar because they pointed out that you couldn't buy Spain even if you wanted to? Your grandma trying to get closer to you by getting into skateboarding? I don't know, man. They're all kind of embarrassing. We're gonna go with the grandma. You've received a letter that could change everything. What is it? A love letter from the King of France? A letter of acceptance for the National Russian Roulette team? A once-in-a-lifetime 2-for-1 churro promotion at the House of Churros? An invitation to join a Regency-themed boy band? I like these two. We're gonna go with the boy band.
My turn? Really?
Okay. Let's go with boldness right over here in the lobby. You're tired from all the shenanigans at the con, but severe case of FOMO prevents you from going back to the hotel. If you take a power nap here in the lobby, you'll be well rested and technically not miss out. Lots of people trip on you, but they say nothing as they imagine you sleeping is a cosplay performance referencing some movie or anime. You get some rest and 2 boldness from not giving a single fuck. You're leaving your last activity when Omen steps directly into your path. Oz. Hi? Hi. Is everything... Oh, do not interrupt me! As of late, I find myself a bit into you. And sex. Perhaps even both at the same time. Do not let it go to your head. It is a rare day when the glorious overlord such as myself stoops to lay with a pathetic worm like you. Anyway, I'm here to make you mine, but I am unsure of the current courtship rituals and therefore do not know how to proceed. I thought it best to simply ask you directly, what is the typical courting procedure these days? Fiction has forever changed courtship. Now you need 5 seasons of will they, won't they, a love triangle, and at least only one bed situation. The rigors of courtship have been simplified into 4 bases: kissing, hand stuff, whole stuff, and trauma dumping. We're gonna go with this simplification. Really? How efficient! Without warning, Omen yanks you in for a kiss. Your lips slide over her beautiful steel-cold mouth. Then she's gone, and before you can process what just happened, she punches you in the face. There! Kissing and hand stuff in less than a minute. I'm crushing you with this. She is adorable. Oh my... She's taking it. Oh my god. She's taking it literally. Next thing you know, you're sitting at the edge of a bottomless hole with Omen, tossing in some stuff you no longer need. Farewell, left glove, left arm brace, left shoe. Wait, shit. Oh well, what are you throwing out, Oz? Your dreams of Omen doing despicable things to your hole tonight, for one. Just old clothes and some potential blackmail material I want buried. Very smart. That means we're on to step 4, right? Trauma dumping? Here is mine. I'm still not over Scabby's Tavern shutting down. It was a dank, moldy hole of blood, sin, and cheap rum. Gods, I miss it. Huh, I'm surprised you didn't bring up being trapped in an Iron Maiden for centuries. I mean, sure, imprisonment was boring, but Scabby's was legendary. Fair. I also noticed you haven't mentioned losing your hand. I want you to know that I'm here for you if you ever want to talk about it. Who cares about my hand? Damned if I wouldn't lose the other one if that meant they'd reopen that tavern. Anyway, it is your turn for trauma. Go. Well, intimacy requires vulnerability, so you bear the deepest trauma you have, the story that you won't even bring out for truth or dare.
Indeed.
Yes, that is quite sad. But if you could have gone to Scabby's Tavern, you would have known that its closure was sadder. I think I won at trauma. I suspect I won at the hand stuff and kissing too. I did not think to throw out blackmail material though, so you were the superior hole stuffer. Maybe we could have a rematch sometime? It's a deal. You and Omen watch the sun sink into the horizon, getting too fun and losing to creativity.
You sure it's my turn?
Okay. Let's go to the main stage. You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime, specifically a ranking of the best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. By the end, you've learned more about the panelist fetishes than anime, but that ass-centric knowledge still grants you 2 smarts. Later, you invite Omen to wind down and watch a movie at the hotel. Finally, you two can spend some much-needed one-on-one time together. This is peak cinema and exceptionally relatable. What did you say it was called? Despicable Me?
Fascinating.
Well, she said it. This isn't going to go the way that you're planning. You see Omen reach into the popcorn bowl. Now's your chance to not so accidentally brush your fingers and create some romantic tension. Ah, spider! Omen grabs you and tries to crush your fingers. Hot. Once your bones squeak, she realizes she's holding your hand. Stop staring at me with that dumb face! She socks in the jaw, hot but also ow. My apologies, I have cuteness aggression. Oh, are you saying I'm cute? Well, your little buddy right there is certainly cute. No! Yes? I don't know, shut the fuck up! She punches you again. One more round of flirting and you're gonna end up eating your teeth. Still, it's clear that Omen at least kind of likes you. Surely there's something you can do to help her relax and open up to you. Omen can't remove her Iron Maiden, but it sure looks uncomfortable. Offer to get inside and give her a much-needed back rub. She's been imprisoned in an enclosed space for more than a century. Maybe she's into that now? Get buried with her for a night. But let's try and give her a back rub. Hey, Omen, do you want a back massage? I have not had a massage since I donned this accursed suit, so sure, why not? Sure, why not? The three most romantic words in the English language. You shimmy away in between Omen's back and her cape. You're immediately hit with the agonizing pain of dozens of spikes piercing your flesh. But you're also hit with the warm, sensuous curves of Omen's butt, so it pretty much cancels out.
This is nicer than I thought.
We're gonna take her saying that. That's good to know, because this does not feel nice for you at all. It feels like you're being stabbed by 1,000 tiny gnomes with knives. Oh yes, I haven't loosened that muscle in over 100 years. You have a magic touch, Oz. She relaxes into you, practically melting in your lap. You feel lightheaded from bliss, and you black out. In hindsight, you are probably getting lightheaded from blood loss. When you wake up, you're in a hospital bed. Omen is sitting next to you, watching Despicable Me 4 on her phone. Ah, good, you are awake. I noticed that you fainted while you were giving me that spectacular back rub. At first I was upset that you stopped massaging me, but then I realized you were dying and brought you to the hospital. You are welcome for that. As your payment for saving your life, perhaps you could give me another back rub. It's a deal. You gain 2 charm for giving a great massage, but lose 2 boldness.
But I'm not prepared.
Okay, so what do we have left? Let's go to the community zone. You decide to attend a round table on round tables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles. You gain 2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? You're checking out the tabletop gaming showcase with Omen and Zoe when you see a wargaming table with no occupants.
Ooh, I fucking love this.
Well, this looks promising. All the fun of interstellar war in a tiny plastic package. Look at this funny alien squid dude. Wow, I'm evil Squidward. Bow down to me. My boobily-breasted general bows for no one. Face my sexy sword. You, Zoe, and Omen start playfully jousting with the miniatures. You're enjoying yourselves, so naturally someone has to come ruin it. What are you females doing? That's not how you play Wargame 50.01K. Salutes. That is irrelevant to me. I am having fun playing it this way. Nobody plays Wargame 50.1K to have fun, idiot. Leonard, I know how the game's actually played, but we're doing it our own way, and that's fine too, right? That was Zoe's first mistake, trying to reason with Leonard. It's not fine. Wargame 50.1K is a sophisticated game played with endless dice rolls, calculations, and measurements. Do you even have protractors? You can't play without protractors. You know what? We have been doing this all wrong. You should teach us. Finally, you've seen common sense. I'll show you how to...
Shut up.
Shut up, Beak Breather. I was talking to Oz. Yeah, Oz? Can you show us how to play? Pretty please? By the smirks on your friends' faces, you can see this is a wrong answers only kind of deal. Propose a way to play Wargame 50.1K as hilariously as possible. These miniatures have intricate armors and you can paint them. It's clear the creator wanted y'all to throw a pageant to crown Little Miss War. The miniatures must be exhausted from all the war, switch places, get on the custom-made table, and wrestle each other while the miniatures watch. I love this option, but we're we're gonna go with Little Miss War. What?
Zoe likey.
Oh, fun! The first round is the fashion show. As you can see, my general is sporting a coquettish suit of armor that does not guard her face, chest, stomach, thighs, or arms. She will not survive her first battle, but damned if she will not make a pretty corpse. 9. Bernadette of the Bone Queen's skimpy armor is what gives her magic potency. Now evil Squidward is strutting down the runway. Look at him swing those luscious tentacles. What a handsome cephalopod. Tell us, who is he wearing?
Love it or love it.
The shoes? Louboutins. The cape? Chanel. And that stylish red face paint? Why, that's the blood of his enemies. This hurts to watch. Stop doing dumb fashion stuff before I gouge out my eyeballs. Now it's time for the swimsuit competition. No! Leonard attempts to gouge out his eyes, but all he does is smear Cheeto dust under his eyelids before he chickens out and leaves to get eye drops.
Pathetic.
What a pathetic creature! He would not survive the horrors of Little Miss War. Forget about him. Look, I painted a bikini on evil Squidward. My god, you gave him 3 breasts? You are a visionary, Zoe. You, Omen, and Zoe have a blast playing pageant, and all the sweeter knowing how much it pissed Leonard off. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 boldness. I'm losing all my fucking boldness. Merch Hall. You find a portrait artist at the artist alley. Apparently he can accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute. Hey, maybe it's ginger-haired. No, it's just you, with a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that glow sure adds 2 charm to your looks. You, Zoe, and Omen decide to visit Liam's Yaoi art stand. Hopefully he offers a friends and family discount. Yes! One of my favorite scenes! I'm sorry. The 3 of you find him motionless, staring wide-eyed at a piece of paper. He seems unnerved. You good, buddy? Yes, I am good. I might even be too good. I was just doing some warm-up sketches, trying to capture men in the throes of glorious passion, when I drew this.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you, Zoe. What is the matter with you two? You look as if you stumbled upon an ambush. Let me see. This is the most beautiful cock I've ever seen. I know. Liam, I have a confession to make. I've always secretly thought that your yaoi hobby was stupid. Secretly? You told me twice just yesterday. Whatever. The important thing is that I stand corrected. This penis is the most glorious thing I've ever gazed upon. Are you selling this one? Name your price. I'll give you anything. I will give you $5. Wait, account for inflation. I will give you $5,000. Sorry, I don't think I should sell this piece. It's too much art to be contained in a single page. True, so what should you do with Liam's phallic magnum opus? Draw some underwear on it. The world is not ready. Eat it to consume its raw power. Okay, so I know what's going to happen with this one, because we did this in the demo, but because the demo doesn't transfer over. Like, I want to see what this option is, but I just want to go through this one again, because when I get this I'm going to start playing it off stream, just for myself, so the next time this pops up, it's going to be just for me and not for you guys, so that underwear thing isn't going to be live, but you guys need to see what happens when I eat it to consume its raw power. You can go back to the demo to find out. So let's see what happens if I draw some underwear on it. Liam is not going to like this.
You sure about that?
I don't know. Is Liam capable of containing such big dick energy? Of course I am. I made this cock. I can just as easily unmake it. Then you must try, because quite frankly, I'm already considering stabbing you in your sleep and stealing your immaculate cock for myself. Yikes. This better be the best damn underwear you've ever drawn, Liam. Your life is at stake. Or, you know, Omen could decide not to stab me. Have you met Omen? This isn't a matter of if, but when. That face. Okay, let me focus. What would be powerful enough to contain this cock? Boxers, briefs, lingerie? No, it's not that simple. I've got it. He starts drawing frantically. 20 minutes later, he shows you all the finished product. What the fuck is that? His name is Shrek. He's a powerful ogre. I've designed a song in his likeness. I see. This Shrek is a mighty warrior guarding the prison of the forbidden cock. Goodbye, beautiful cock. I'll miss you, but at least I have Shrek's comforting presence in these trying times. You all stare at the beautiful Shrek song. Only you four will ever know that it hides an even more beautiful drawing, one that no one else will ever see. This secret has forged a lifelong bond in all of you. You gain to creativity and lose to boldness. So the last day of the con is here. So who will be your con love? Zoe? None of them. Nico, April, Liam, Doug, or Omen. Let's go with Omen. We know. Ask Omen to the con after party. Yes. But it's comic time! Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. What? Caught in Your Silk revolves around Bruce, a humble young man who finds himself trapped in the entanglements of high society. This all starts when he is hired by a rich family as their new compliment giver. The family is known throughout the region as they have a reputation for the particular origin of their riches, officially owning the patents to several metaphors. All sorts of problems will blossom due to Bruce's humble upbringing as he struggles to learn the ways of the wealthy. His first challenge will be learning the complex etiquette for drinking ranch dressing, a popular activity among the rich. Luckily, he will be tutored by the family's heir, Sasha, and lo and behold, educating Bruce will be the seed that blossoms into a forbidden romance. Oh, I love it! If that wasn't enough, Sasha is already betrothed to the beautiful Marla, even though they seem to have incompatible natures. Still, Sasha is expected to announce his upcoming wedding to Marla during the biggest social event of the year, the crowning of the most handsome duck of the spring. Bruce will need to work hard to earn an invitation to the prestigious event, but little does he know, love is never a simple thing. How's your spring been, gentlemen? Any news or scandals to share? My ears yearn from some delicious gossip. Well, if you consider gossip the lustful way in which our friend Sasha here gets lost at the sight of the new compliment giver, I would bet anything that he dreams of losing his breath in that man's strong embrace. Yifeng, I see you found yourself filled with leisure if you had to turn to my life for your latest entertainment. But is it true what he says? What would become of your family if this was known? Surely they're still healing from the wounds of your grandmother's terrible and short-lived career as a professional skateboarder? Haha, yes, scandal. Seems to be woven deep into your lineage, isn't it? Please allow me to use this in a novel I'm writing, my friend. I will use different names, of course. You wouldn't. And yet, I might admit my love has been brimming with drama as of late. And then I must apologize, for this might make you pour your drink on your lap. I was given this letter last week. It's for you. You might want to read it. A letter from the King of France! Oh no, this cannot be. It's an invitation for me to join England's most prestigious boy band. Another thread to complicate this cobweb even more. Can love ever be a simple thing? To be continued. So, you finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
I like this idea.
Yes, I suppose I am agreeable to going on a date with you. What is the protocol? Do I send you a calling card? Do I need to gain your elder's blessing? You are not already betrothed, are you? I could kill your suitor. It would be an honor, in fact. No, none of that stuff is required anymore. You can be my date. Just be my date if you want to. Ah, how efficient!
I could get used to this new world.
The after party was a dream come true. It was Omen's first time at a modern party, so you showed her the ropes. She loved the DJ and the open buffet, though there was a bit of an altercation when she tried to take an entire roast chicken for herself. But still, it was a wonderful night, and Omen genuinely appreciated you showing her this strange new world. And you're happy to do it if it means she'll smile at you like that again. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's skip the ending.
When you stream, you would not.
Ooh, you've unlocked a new outfit for Omen. Yay! So let's go to the art gallery and see what outfits Omen has. Successes. Yes, we had Doug, Els, Omen be successes. New comics. cotton, your silk we just did. Okay, let's skip to the characters. What new outfits does she have? Oh, wait. Boob Inspector, I love it. Aw, cozy little thing. That one we had before, and then a regular one. Nice. And then, of course, we have the blind boxes. We now have all 6 of the stacks, but they're people. Yay! Character icons. I'm guessing Leonard was added. Oh no, we got Sasha. Yep, and there's Leonard. Who else? Because the new thing is still up there. Yifeng. Oh, probably because of the comic, because we haven't experienced him, like, actually in... Yes, the army recruiter. And then... Ah, yes, Cotton Goer 5. I got the newspaper. Got the bench seal. Got the characters. Got the backgrounds. But did not get any of the, what was it? Got the bench. What was that other thing that I was thinking of? Not the items. Not the character icons. Ah. This. We didn't get any new ones for these because I would have loved to have one of these, like, choice options. Anyway, this has been a blast.